Hello everybody, and welcome to the second Bridge Monday. Now, this is not the first time I've recorded it. I did try and record earlier. I recorded for an hour and a half, and I didn't record my mic. It's so sad, but it's alright. I know what I'm talking about, and that's what matters. What matters is I have blocks, which I don't. That's alright. Today I want to talk about my history with Rage, how I got started in it, and basically just my story up till now. So, on Java Edition, I started playing Rage in late 2021, or around December. I remember telling my dad about Bridge in the parking lot of this breakfast place near where I live, and being really excited about getting almost gold. But even though that's where I started in Java Edition, I didn't start Bridge there. I genuinely, for the longest time, forgot that I had played Bridge on Bedrock Edition for not a very long time, but a decently long time. At least a long time ago. Because I originally started playing Minecraft PvP on Bedrock Edition. It was just kind of what I was used to. And what I enjoyed doing. I was never really good at it, but that's alright. There is a server called Hyperlands that I originally started playing Bridge on. I found it on. And I played on there for not a long time. I probably spent enough time on there to become about an iron on Hypixel. It's not very much time, but I did enjoy Bridge a lot. I made a couple of friends. I even got my cousin to play with me for a while. That was actually the most interesting part about playing on Hyperlands was I'm not sure. I essentially reinvented the hippo. We figured out that we could place blocks in front of the goal room. Yeah, we figured out that we could place blocks in front of the goal room, and I was like, wow, that's actually busted. Why am I not doing this? So every time we would play, we would actually hippo. And that was before I even knew that there was a competitive Bridge community or that hippoing existed. But when I started playing Minecraft on Java, I genuinely forgot. Okay. I completely forgot that I had ever played Bridge on Bedrock Edition, and I actually instead became it's not really a Skywars main, but I did play a lot of Skywars for a while. I'm horrible at Skywars, but something I did get decent at was classic duels. I still love not pot PvP, broad PvP. To this day, it's one of the only things I play on my friend club. Yeah, so I originally on Hypixel mained classic duels for a while. I got to about master on that before I even rediscovered Bridge at all. And then finally when I did rediscover Bridge, I still really sucked at it. I was... If you're new to Bridge, right now, I was probably worse than you. And I remember that one day I was playing, I was not having a good time. I was, like, really debating on, like, genuinely uninstalling the game. And I was playing on Licorice against this Bridge Diamond. I was playing on Licorice against this Bridge Diamond, and he was like 5-0ing me. I don't even remember his username. I just remember that he was a diamond. And he was really nice, even though I was like not having a good time. He told me I had potential. And genuinely, even though I was like the worst time I had playing Bridge in a while, like, that really motivated me to just keep going, to just keep trying and keep growing. And I'm still playing Bridge all this time now. When I first got into Bridge again, I played a lot of duos. But my first duo was honestly a big influence on me. He did really keep me, like, going in Bridge, just to have somebody, like, to try and stay ahead of. Because when we first met, I was a little bit better than him. Neither of us were good, though. Yeah, I played with this guy probably a little bit longer, like, after I got Master. And then that was around the time that I helped arrange a tournament with him and a couple other friends. I only played one round because I did not do good. Alright, I believe I was talking about the tournament. So I helped organize a tournament with one of my friends. I played against my duo in it, and it really did not go well. I lost horribly, and at the time I still thought I was a little bit better than him, so it, like, really hurt my ego. Left me with a reminder, though, that I've got to be careful of how much I put my self-worth into Bridge and how much I care about. What are you on about, bro? I'm gonna put this in the video just for that.
You gotta mellow out, man.
I'm literally... Oh my god, bro. I'm literally the mellowest I've ever been in my life. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm bad. Anyways, as I was talking about it, the tournament happened, it didn't go well, and I went on a long break for I don't even remember how long, it was a while ago that this happened. But it happened, and I took a break for a long time, but then eventually I came back. And at this point I was trying out scrims a little bit, so I found my next duo there. If you're an older Bridge player, if you've been around for a while, you've probably heard of I Love You Baby MC. A couple years ago he made a bypassing guide that got a decent amount of acclaim in the community. But yeah, I spent a lot of time with him, probably from the time I was like mid-master to nearly Grandmaster on my old account. Not this one. Shows it might be a little bit confusing because this one's got playing on this one. Get off me. I played with him for a good couple thousand wins. And I grew a lot. I played defense in duos constantly, which I do think kind of resulted in my growth being a little bit stunted, as I ended up relying a lot on my PvP and solos instead of bypassing. I still do rely on my PvP a lot, but I've gotten significantly better at bypassing. Spent a lot of time playing with him, and then my computer broke. For nearly 2 years, I'm pretty sure. I honestly don't even remember. It was so long. Recording this on, I only got it in about September or August, so really not that long ago. And for a while I just didn't have motivation to play or record Bridge, because I don't know, I had planned a lot for the channel and stuff, but it just required the motivation to do it. When I first got the computer, I was a lot more into other games. I found fighting games for the first time in my life, and I was really enjoying them. I had a lot of fun. I still do enjoy playing them, just not as seriously anymore. And then suddenly, a couple months ago, I started getting a lot of motivation for Bridge, and I started playing a lot more in queue, and honestly mostly on scrims. The only time I play on Hypixel anymore is like when I'm looking for really chill games, or there's just nobody queuing on scrims, which is more often than I would like. And suddenly, once I had the motivation to play and record, I had all the plans, and I started preparing. I mean, Discord, which is linked in the description. Please go join that if you want more people, especially new people. If you have not played much Bridge and you want to learn, that would be a great place. So you should go join that Discord server. I got a profile picture commissioned from one of my friends. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks good. It's based off my Minecraft skin, which I did make myself. I'm very proud of it. And suddenly I just had everything I needed to make a Bridge channel. And so I made that first Bridge Monday. Okay, well actually, Bridge Monday wasn't the first video I started making. It was actually the message to the Bridge community that came out on Friday. That was actually the first video I made. That was not even... I didn't mean that to happen. Yeah, I've been working on that one for a while longer, which is why if you look at the editing, it is kind of unpolished and stuff. It's the first time I've edited anything in years, and before that it was just montages, which also weren't the best. But yeah, now my recording software is in order, my editing software is in order, I've got everything I need to make good videos. And that leads us to today. And not just today, but the future, which is what's most important. And since that all kind of leaves to today, I guess we're done with the story of Schwoobly Origins. Well, welcome to the end of the second Bridge Monday. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll be back next week. Have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and have fun playing bridge. I'll see you this Friday. Bye.